Hey everybody, welcome back. Just on our way back to Cesaro. Cierzo. Whichever you prefer. Really enjoy this area here graphically. It's beautiful to watch the winds blow through and see the colors shift and change. We're not too far now. I went a little bit of the ways thinking that, you know, you don't need to see the whole walking sim experience in areas we've been through thoroughly when nothing exciting is happening, but as soon as I thought that, I actually had to fight off 2 hyenas and a white chocobo simultaneously, and unfortunately wasn't recording when that happened. And I beat them, but it wasn't recorded, so it didn't happen. And I'm like fairly sure I'm going the right way, but you know, let's see, we're directly... God, it seems like that's like so depressing that we have so far to go still. I thought I'd seen the lighthouse looking a lot closer than, and we can't head north. That's going to take us to the band. We have to head more northwest, which means this way, which means hyenas, and you see them up there. I got attacked by a pack like that. 2 hyenas with a tag-along white pearl bird. And as a matter of fact, my health is not where it needs to be at. And we can fix that, luckily. Rather not fight this thing, but I have the feeling it's not going to give us a choice. That double attack, that strong attack pretty much settles the matter. There's a pack that moved over there. I don't know if that's the same pack we were monitoring on this side or not. Whoop. Whoa, overkill. And I think that's us right up ahead. We can finally see our lighthouse clearly. Feels good to finally be back home, guys. Got a lot of stuff to unload, and we have contracted a cold. Not for the first time, and probably not for the last time. Swear I just watched that pearl bird fall from the sky. Lots of activity out here. Lots of activity. We'll go ahead and get back to town expediently here. Oh, we missed that one, guys. They always get that first peck in. I don't care for that. That's really taking us down on our health. Not going to spend any more potions. I'll just rest up once we're in town. So yeah, good to be back. I'm going to load in. Not going to wait for any of that. Let's go unload some of our stuff. Sell what we don't need. Store what we are going to keep.
Greetings, friend.
And then we'll visit some trainers. I just don't think I'm going back to Sword and Board. Maybe we could break those down. It would be more useful. Only 6 silvers, not really a lot. What else? I think I have a cooking pot stored, if I'm not mistaken. And one thing I did want to try... Oh, no. Someone told me there's a way to combine weapons with some kind of parts to make them do bleed damage and stuff. I'm probably missing something integral, like this is probably not how you make weapons. You probably need like a skill or something to craft weapons. I don't know.
Greetings, friend.
I thought we had... Okay, never mind. No, I thought we had sold him this. Did we have two? Huh. Interesting. So yeah, somewhere along the way we lost our tent. We could buy a luxury tent, but it's pretty expensive. I don't know what else we're going to be spending our silver on, but the goal is kind of just to keep accumulating it, because we need it for everything, from learning skills to buying items.
What can I do for you? Here's what I need.
A helmet, armor. Oh, okay, so this is that sand we have. And how much of it do we have? Now I don't see it. I don't understand what happens with the inventory sometimes, or if I'm just blind. Blue sand, we only have 4. Okay, and that was the place where there was a cave that we could wait till it drains, but then there ended up being, I think, a praying mantis that...
What can I do for you?
Hammered
Here's
us.
what I need.
I don't know that I really want anything right now. Honestly, I have these half-plate boots that we bought. Yeah.
What can I do? All right.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in having him craft anything right now. I feel like what we have on is pretty decent. Okay, look at this. Yeah, I think this is what I needed to attach the predator bones to something. Fang Great Axe. And again, this was something that somebody told me in the comments, so I really appreciate those comments, guys. Okay, so now let's see. And I know I have to unequip this before I can craft with it. Oh no, wait, if we have the recipe, we shouldn't even need to do manual, right? Yeah, obviously, like, I have no idea how to craft in this game, but we'll figure it out. Aha. Oh, okay. I wonder if we can just use the great axe we have and then these parts. No. I don't know if I like that. If this doesn't work, I'm not going to be very pleased. Because in my mind, a great axe is a great axe is a great axe. So let's just see if this pans out. And then it was leather. Yeah, I don't like that. That means I have to have a specific great axe. Why? Why couldn't I do that trick with... Is it not leather? Is that what I'm messing up? Yeah, I need to understand this. Linen. That makes even less sense. I guess if we make it into rope. Alright, let's try it like that. I really wish they would just let me swap this out. Instead of having to go back to manual. But okay, one more time. For goodness sake, let's see. And then we need linen, not leather. No. So, that's pretty lame. Honestly. Because it is a great axe. I understand the recipe was specific, but how specific do we need to be? This is a brutal great axe. That wanted an iron great axe. Why wouldn't the same trick work with a different great axe? If you guys know why, I'd be glad to find out, but seems kind of silly.
Is there something you need?
Probably not. Probably not anything we need from you. I thought about a better lantern, but he doesn't sell one. We definitely don't need a backpack. What we are going to do is store some stuff, and then we're going to head towards the bandit camp north of Cierzo. I believe it was north. I was told in the comments that we could find an even bigger backpack. They said it was 100 capacity, which I believe ours is 75. 100 would let us be out in the wilds for quite a time. Even having this one, we were able to be out in Emekar Forest for quite a while. You know, without becoming too overburdened. We need to get some water soon. But our water did last us, so I was right about that. We didn't dehydrate, thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing for that to happen this late. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in our storage chest and see if we can store anything. Now we do have these bullets. We could try this gun. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Let's go ahead, and we don't have a bow right now. Let's store these arrows. I'm going to store the ice flame torch for when we travel to the deserts, because again the ice flame torch is an alchemical torch that cools the wielder even in sweltering temperatures. So I think that's going to be really essential if we're wearing any kind of heavy armor in the desert to have this thing going to get our body temperature back to normal. These I'm going to break down. These we need to eat. I need to do some alchemy also before we leave. That needs to be thrown out. These need to either be consumed or thrown out. Yeah. We may need to craft some more of these for travel between zones. I thought I had pressure plates and stuff stored in here, but I guess I sold them all. I do realize that we have a tripwire. And I bet I can combine the iron spikes with that to make a couple of traps we can deploy. We'll try that too. Oh, and I have more if I need them. I have predator bones too, so I have some crafting stuff stored. Let's put all of our iron scraps in storage for now. Predator bones, same thing. The linen we'll keep. How much does this weigh? It's 4 pounds. I don't know why, but let's keep 2. Cold stone. Transmutated mana stone using an alchemy kit to merge the stone. Okay, but what does it do? I guess we don't need to know that because we're not doing any magic stuff. Alright, well, let's head down to the kitchen and see if we can craft some more travel rations. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever need that many. We could store some, but since I can subsist off of berries in the wild, I'm not really concerned about having a lot of different foods on hand. I'm sure some recipes will give us stat bonuses that I'll want to get interested in pretty soon here, but for now I have these. I'm probably going to store half of these. 13 pounds travel rations, probably not necessary. Okay. What I do want is we need to change a couple keybinds here. Let's get rid of this, and let's just make this the bandage for when we do need to bandage up. And we need to make some more... Oh, and what is this? We don't need this anymore. We do need to find maybe someone who could teach us a move with the Great Axe. I'm certain we could probably find somebody here in Cierzo who could help us. And so what am I carrying? 48 pounds out of 57. That's still quite a bit. That's done. Restores mana, burnt mana, and burst stamina. However, it burns maximum health. We don't need that on us right now. Let's keep about half of these. We'll probably eat that. I'm not doing a lot of actual cooking right now. That's why I'm storing that. The mana stones. Store those. Blue sand. We know that we're going to need that for crafting now. Let's just store it. Cold stones we can store. What do you guys think about storing some of your silver? Is it a smart bet to stash some of your silver for those times when maybe you get taken captive by bandits? I'm not going to do it right now, but I was curious. I wonder if we can do our alchemy kit right here over this open fire. That would be pretty swell. I don't know how safe that would be, but no, we can't. And I assume that we can't do it anywhere in the kitchen either where there might be some kind of fire. No, probably not. Yeah, it wouldn't really make sense. But neither does really having to do it outside over a fire make sense, so... It'd be cool if we could eventually... I know it's not in the game now, but maybe someday we could add on to our house and redesign the interior of it. We could have like a laboratory in the cellar where we have all of our alchemical stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. I should, well, I guess I don't need to sleep. I have this cold and some lost health eventually. Well, let's just sleep that off now, since we are here. We can go for a bit. I don't know if we need anything repaired. Maybe we do. Alright, we got some food that's rotted. I need to go outside and just find somewhere I can dump this stuff that's not inside of my house, because it literally will stay there forever. Just like our spoiled food has done. Oh no, look, it finally went away. We had some spoiled food sitting out for quite some while. So let's find somewhere to ditch some of this stuff. Oh, out behind our house seems like a likely spot. Things I don't need or that have gone bad. These are all about to go bad. Don't know what that's for yet. It's obviously something in alchemy. And is that it? I just want to make sure we don't have any more rotten foods sitting around. Okay. That seems better. Let's do a little alchemy. Seems like a safe place. If we're gonna blow up, let's do it away from people, and I guess outside of our house is smart. So maybe if we had an alchemy lab, I'd want it up in the tower. So if we blew up, it'd be like up there, away from the main domicile. Do we not have flint and steel? Like, I know I have some in the box, but I don't know how it got out of our inventory. Maybe I accidentally dropped it in here. Okay. Ah, we need water. We can fix that. I also noticed that we don't have a lantern. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't drank enough coffee this morning. That's always a possibility. Yeah, we have a busted lantern. If we combine this with oil, maybe nothing happens. Unsure. Let's find out. Oh, we can actually, we have the recipe for it now. There we go. Well, that's excellent. Problem solved. Let's go get some water. And then we will, you know what we'll do though, is let's just take this with us. Let's not leave our alchemy kit out in the open to lose it the way we must have done with our tent. How about that? Grab some food in case, now that we dropped most of our stuff or it has gone bad. You never want to be caught without your berries, if you know what I mean. And I mean food. So, water, alchemy, trainers. You know, the trainers I think were up here. Oh, and look at all this stuff that we never grabbed. It is real. I will miss things. Let's see, so you...
What can I do for you? I wonder.
I made a trip to visit the old hermit in the valley beyond the Ghost Pass. It's a dangerous journey, but his knowledge of magic is vast. To learn the spells of the Cabal of Winds, there is no better teacher. That sounds cool, but... what can you do for me?
What can I do for you?
Yes, I could teach you a little Kazite trick. I could teach you a way to use a one-handed axe to cripple your enemies. No, see, I'm not using a one-handed axe, so... And you're gonna teach me sword and board stuff, right? I think I remember getting something
Amber,
from
my
you.
friend.
Okay. Required infused weapon. Spellblaze Awakening. Increase your maximum health, stamina, and mana by 15 each. So these are skills that we can buy. Huh, okay, well this is probably very useful. Increase your maximum health by 25 and the amount of health you restore while sleeping by 20%. Fitness. Let's grab fitness for 50 silver. Ah, this was impact resistance while blocking. It doesn't say it requires a shield, so I have to assume it's with anything. Now this one says it requires a shield. Shield charge. Rush forward to hit foes with your shield for high impact. So we're not using a shield right now. Not very useful. This is... And these are mana. I'm not sure about these. They have mana cost, so not something we can do. Okay. Well, we learned fitness. And that's really cool. Because that's going to be just a boost. A flat boost. So, perfect. That's amazing. Again, guys, the comments telling me, hey, Robert, you need to go back and train with all the trainers that you totally ignored. Really good advice. And I just feel like there might be more. Yeah, those are the Kazite trainers. So maybe that's just all that there is. Roland Argenson. Okay. And I wonder if that defense skill, that must, I see my guard up down there. I probably should just grab that too. I'm not sure. How much silver do we have? 287. I kind of want to save it. It's good to know these guys are here and we will eventually
What can I do for you?
Train some more with them. But for right now, I think I'm gonna hold on to my cash. Just taking a look around up here. buildings. I'm assuming, yeah, we could, you know, and eventually maybe the ability to explore inside of some of these buildings would be cool. You know, I love looking through the interiors. The interiors are really where all the character is at of the world, and you really can get a sense of how people live their lives when you can get inside and see the interiors of buildings. And it's something that can lend a lot to immersion, I think. Obviously, some games, the interiors are not the focus. I understand that. It's just a really nice add for immersion. Okay, let's see. I need my lantern out. I'm sure we can't see anything. And we're gonna get water and do our alchemy. And I guess they all work through the night. I haven't really seen a time when people just weren't on their loop. At first I thought maybe they had day-night patterns, but it doesn't seem like it. Seems like they're just doing their thing. Whatever that happens to be. To each their own. Very pretty sunset, as always. And now we can craft at least a few. So we get 3 per craft, I think. That's very good. So we used our 1 blood mushroom that we had. And for these, we need kimpa and something else. Egg. Not sure. Although I feel like we had crafted some previously. I'm gonna learn I'm gonna learn these, I guess, and see what kind of stuff those take. Well. I don't know. I don't know really, because I'm wearing half plate. I mean, these are obviously going to be lighter. Probably not worth anything. What I can do is probably break down these and get some cloth. Make sure we got bandages. Alright. What I did want to check out well, I wanted to see if we could add spikes to the trap, but I guess not. I don't understand the traps. That is for sure. I need to mess around with it probably out of combat? Like, how many do I have? 5. Okay, well, let's see. Let's do some nighttime trap training. If we can. So if I... And then like, what happens though? Open tripwire trap. Oh. Disassemble spike trap. Now, okay, so I literally have to do it like that each time? I can't pre-assemble it and just drop it. I have to add the spikes to it. Huh. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll try it. We're definitely gonna try it. Let's refill our canteen. That was one thing I was wondering, is if we get a different water bottle eventually. A bigger water bottle. Wouldn't mind knowing that. I haven't seen any for purchase. Not going to go out in the dark. We're going to wait for morning. And then we are going to head out to the north and try to find this 100-pound capacity bag at the bandit outpost. Now that's going to be dicey, because dying at a bandit outpost is typically really bad news. So I'm going to take some precautions when we wake up in the morning, and I'm going to store a lot more stuff than I probably normally would, including most of our silver, so that if I get taken prisoner, it's not the end of the world. And I may only take a smaller pack for this adventure. I believe we have a... We can craft a primitive satchel, and I think what I'll do is I'll just take what I can in the primitive satchel for this. And just, it's not going to be far a long journey. And I don't want to lose any of my cool stuff if something goes wrong, so... Whoop.